Have you ever wondered how economists measure the general price level of goods and services in an economy? How they determine whether we're experiencing inflation or deflation, or whether our purchasing power is increasing or decreasing? Well, one of the key tools they use is the GDP Price Deflator. So, what is the GDP Price Deflator? The Gross Domestic Product Price Deflator, often just called the GDP Deflator, is a measure of price levels for all new domestically produced final goods and services in an economy. Unlike other economic indicators like the Consumer Price Index, the GDP deflator isn't based on a fixed basket of goods and services. Instead, it includes all goods and services produced by the economy, making it a more comprehensive measure of inflation. But how do economists calculate this deflator? The formula is quite simple. They divide the nominal GDP by the real GDP and multiply the result by 100. Here's a bit more detail on these terms. Nominal GDP is the raw measurement of a country's economic output. It doesn't take into account the effects of inflation or deflation, which means it can be skewed by price changes. Real GDP, on the other hand, adjusts nominal GDP for inflation or deflation. It represents the volume of goods and services produced by an economy, but at constant prices. This gives economists a more accurate picture of an economy's true growth over time. So by dividing nominal GDP by real GDP, economists are able to strip out the effects of price changes to measure the pure price effect. Multiplying by 100 simply converts this figure into a percentage, making it easier to interpret. In essence, the GDP deflator measures how much prices have inflated or deflated over a specific period. A GDP deflator of 100 means that there has been no change in price level since the base year. A deflator greater than 100 indicates inflation, while a deflator less than 100 indicates deflation. To wrap up, the GDP price deflator is a crucial tool that economists use to measure the general price level of all new, domestically produced final goods and services in an economy. It's calculated by dividing the nominal GDP by the real GDP and multiplying the result by 100. This measure helps economists determine whether we're experiencing inflation or deflation, and by how much. It's a comprehensive and robust measure that takes into account all goods and services produced by the economy, making it a valuable tool in economic analysis.